today. And I'd like to welcome you all to our brand new session with Cyber Seniors. Well, today Annie will be exploring status icons and symbols on various Apple devices that she may have. I'm going to go ahead and read our disclaimer before we get started. Thank you so much. All right. The WildTech DC Senior Digital Equity Program, its owners and presenters offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on the information in any apps or topics made by WildTech, including but not limited to mobile device applications and any social media pages maintained by WildTech, its owners or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thank you so much for letting me read the disclaimer. If you cannot see us, hear us, or see the screen, please let us know in the chat. We'd appreciate that. As always, let's make sure to keep our TVs and cell phones in mind so we can give ourselves the most immersive experience. And as always, make sure you take notes and your screenshots so you can review the information for later on if you would like.
Thank you, Alex, for having me, and thank you, everybody, for being here today. So I'm going to use a presentation for the session. So you will have to pair images in this game. So you will be presented with different images in a grid kind of image, and you will choose which ones go together, right? The idea is that you pair them. It will make more sense when I show you. So I'm going to share my screen right now. And before I jump into that, right, my name is Annie. I work for a nonprofit organization called Cyber Seniors. And what we do as Cyber Seniors is we teach older adults how to use technology. And that's why Alex invites us every month to present for you guys. So I imagine you guys can see this right now. Right? So here we have our grid game. So the way it works is that I'm going to show you certain pictures, and you are going to tell me where the pair of that picture is. And those pictures are essentially icons that we have in iPhones and iPads. So each of these photos, so we have in this grid, we have 4 couples. So you are going to tell me which couples are. So for example, number 1, right? And if I open another one, which is number 3, are those a couple? No. So the idea is that you will tell me what numbers do I need to uncover. I will uncover those numbers. If he is a couple, you know, you are right. If he is not a couple, you will have to guess another set of numbers. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay. Who wants to start first? So you're gonna start by giving me a couple of numbers, right? 2 numbers to uncover.
Yes, for each senior, right, Annie?
Yeah, it can be each senior. Yeah,
yeah.
one at the time. You can take one person at the time.
Okay, wonderful. So again, you could unmute yourself and then please share the two numbers and then if you think it is a pair or not.
Yeah.
I say 1 and 4.
1. Okay, let me see this. And sorry. 1 and 4.
Right.
Okay. No, it's not a pair. So I'm gonna cover them again. 1 and 4 is not a pair. Okay, who wants to go next?
3 and 6.
3 and 6. Okay. Nope. Okay, the idea is like, as I uncovered them, you can remember which one is. Yes. Okay.
4 and 8.
4 and 8. All right. Nope.
1 and 8. What?
Okay, somebody said
8.
1 and 8. Let's go for 1 and 8. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. That's a match. Okay. Let's keep going. Another couple.
5 and 7.
5 and 7.
3 and
no.
Okay.
Okay.
4 and 7. 4 and 7.
Somebody said 3 and 7 first. So I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah.
4.
No.
Okay.
4
and 7.
And 7.
Four
4
and 7.
and 7.
4 and 7.
Yes, that's a couple.
4 and 7.
Okay, perfect.
3
All right.
and 5.
3 and 5. Let's see, 3 and 5. Perfect, yes. Okay, and last couple. Who's gonna give me the last couple?
2 and 6. Of course, 2 and 6.
2 and 8.
2 and 6 is the last couple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just to recap, what symbol is this one?
Signal.
Internet.
That is the Wi-Fi signal.
Wi-Fi.
Yes. What about this?
Lock.
Clock rotation.
The orientation, yes.
Yes, the orientation. What about this one?
Volume.
No, that's cellular data symbol. Cellular data symbol. And what about this one?
Airplane mode.
Airplane mode. Good. Okay, perfect. So you get the gist of it, right? It will get a little bit complicated as we move forward. So here we have another grid. So who's gonna start with the first set of couples?
1 and 5.
1 and 5. All right. No, that's not a couple.
Okay.
4 and 7.
4 and 7. Okay. Nope.
Okay, 2 and 8. 2 and 8.
2 and 8. Nope.
4 and 5.
4 and 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Good. Okay, what symbol is that before we jump into the other one? Headphones, yes. So if you have connected headphones to your iPad or iPhone, that is the symbol it will show up. Okay, another couple.
6 and 7.
6 and 7? Yeah? 6 and 7?
6 and 7.
Okay, let's go with 6 and 7. Nope.
Nope.
No.
6 and 8.
6 and 8.
Okay, 6 and 8. I like that you guys are getting excited. That's good.
There you go. There you go.
Nice. What icon is this one? Yes. Battery. That's correct. Okay, one more couple.
3 and 7.
7 and 1.
I heard 3 and what?
7.
3 and 7. Okay, let's go for 3 and 7.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Okay, what symbol is this one? Who can tell me?
Clock.
The clock. Yes, when you have alarms in your iPhone or iPads, that is the icon that you will see displayed.
Alarm,
okay.
yeah.
And we have 1
And 2.
And 2.
and 2. And what icon is this one?
Thought to be slick, but I listened to her and Karen talk about
This
it. She
guy-
don't get that much money.
Right?
This one is navigation. So if your location services are being used, this is the icon you will see. It would change colors. So instead of being gray, sometimes it would be blue or green. So this is the location or navigation icon.
Location. Yes, yes. Okay.
Yes.
So while we do this activity, take a look at your toolbar and your icon on your iPad. You should see some of these already there. If you're connected to headphones or if you have an alarm set or a battery level there, you'll be able to see those. So much, Annie. This is a lot of fun.
I'm glad that they like it. Okay, let's go with the next
Lot of
quiz.
fun.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, first couple.
3 and 8.
3 and 8. All right, 3
On the
and
head
8.
and neck.
All right, no, that's not a couple.
1 and 7.
1 and 7. All right. No, that's not a couple either.
3 and 7.
3 and 7. Yes. So who knows what is this icon?
It's your camera.
It's
It's
the indication of you using your camera, right? It's not necessarily the camera, but if you are in a Zoom call or you are using FaceTime, usually at the top right corner
Yes, it's up
of
there
your
now.
device, it will show that icon. Okay. Okay, another pair.
2 and 6.
2 and 6. Okay, let's go for 2 and 6.
Yeah.
Nope. No, it's not.
4 and 5.
4 and 5. I think, nope.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. Okay, 2 and 4. Yes, that is a pair. All right, who knows what is this icon?
globe.
Anybody? Okay,
That one
these
was
icons indicate recording of something, whether it's the screen. So for example, if you are sharing your screen sometimes in Zoom, in your iPhone or iPad, that is gonna be shown at the top.
Yes.
If you are recording whatever you are doing in your iPhone or iPad, you will see that is up there. It's usually the indication that something is being recorded in your device. Okay.
And when you want to stop recording, and don't you touch that when you want to
You will touch that and it will allow you to stop by
Yes.
using a square icon. You're correct. Yes. Okay, another pair, please.
1 and 5.
One.
We both
Also,
said the same.
okay, before the 1 and 5, somebody said another pair. Sorry.
1
Who?
5. I said those.
Okay, 1 and 5. I just don't want to dismiss anybody. Okay, no,
No.
it's not.
5 and 8.
5 and 8. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, who knows what is this icon?
Telephone.
Telephone, yes.
Yeah.
And it not only apply to the phone calls you use via your phone number, but also phone calls that you use like in FaceTime or any other application that use audio input, okay? So when you are in a phone call, whether it's via your number, FaceTime, Google Meet, or even Zoom, if you are only using audio, this is the icon it will show up as opposed to the camera, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and the last pair is
1
1 and
and
6.
6.
Okay, 1 and
Oh.
6, yes. And what is this icon for? Who knows?
I think
What
the
battery?
The charge
Now,
and the
When
iPad.
is
No
the battery is charging?
Ba-
No, no, no.
battery's low.
This is when the
Battery
battery is
low?
charging. No.
Yeah.
When the battery is charging, you will see that thunder in the middle of the battery, right?
Okay,
Because it means
yeah.
that it's charging, okay? All right, this one is a little bit more complicated because instead of pairing image with image, you are gonna pair image with what they do, like the name of what they do, okay?
Okay.
So I'm not gonna show you, you are not gonna look for image, you are gonna look for image and what they do. Is that clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to go first?
5 and 8.
5 and 8. I think Miss Anne likes that number.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yes.
It's a match.
Yeah, it's a
Play
match.
button.
Play
Yeah.
button. Yes.
Yeah.
So you get it now, right?
Yay.
Yes.
I get it.
Okay, who wants to go next?
1 and 6.
1 and 6. Let's go for 1 and 6. No, it's not. It
No.
should be an image and a text
Yes.
with the description. Okay, that's not a match.
3 and 9.
3 and 9. So
3 and
read the
6.
description. Yeah, it says no, it's not. It's not a pair.
3
Read the
and 6.
descriptions. 3 and 6.
6.
Okay. No, because it says delete in keyboard symbol.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a
Or 3 and 9.
3 and 9.
I just
Let's
saw
see.
that.
I just
No.
did that.
No, you see,
No?
that is.
Oh, you
read,
just did that. Okay.
Read the descriptions. Delete in keyboard symbol and keyboard
Keyboard
symbol.
symbol.
Okay.
Yes.
6 and 9.
6 and 9.
There
That's it.
you go.
Yes, yes, yes,
There
yes.
you go.
Yes, there you are.
I just saw it.
Okay, another pair, please.
4 and 7.
4 and 7. Yay. Yes.
Screen.
Screen
Oh.
mirroring.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What a luck. Yes. So when you see these icons in iPhones or iPads and sometimes in other devices, including computers, it means that you can mirror your screen into a bigger device, right? So I can use my iPad to reflect my TV if they are under the same network. And the keyboard symbol, right? The keyboard symbol will show up in touch screens if you are using something that require you to input information. Otherwise, the keyboard, if you are using a touch screen, won't show up anywhere unless there is a prompt for you to use it. Okay, and the play button is like, it can be in different things. So if you are listening an audiobook, if you are playing a podcast, and that is something that you can play and pause, that is the icon you will see. Okay, we have one more pair.
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
No,
No. 1 and 10.
I say 1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, Who said 1 and 10 too?
I did
I
1
did.
and 10.
Okay, let's go for that one. Yes, series symbol.
Siri.
Yes, series symbol. So when does the series symbol show up usually?
When you press
When
the
you
home button.
press the
When you
home
press the
button.
home button or when
Mhm.
you say, hey Siri,
Ooh,
right?
yes.
Either or. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and let's go with 2 and 3. And this is the delete in
Delete.
keyboard
Yeah,
symbol.
yeah.
So if you see that icon, you can delete whatever you were reading, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next grid. Okay, who wants to go first?
6
1
and
and
4.
3.
Okay, I heard 6 and what?
4.
6 and 4. Okay, I will take the other one after. No,
No.
it's volume down. That's not volume down. Okay, who was
1
saying
and 3.
1 and 3? Nope, they are both images. It's supposed to be an image and a description.
1 and 8.
1 and 8. Okay, nope. She said Bluetooth, and that is not Bluetooth.
Mm.
10 and 1.
10 and 1.
Volume up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Go,
So,
girl.
Yeah,
yes,
3 and
good
4.
job. Yes.
3 and
So,
4.
Yes.
3 and 4.
Right.
All right.
Volume
3 and 4.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And why do we know it's volume up and volume down? So what is
The
the
line.
difference?
The
The
line.
line.
The line.
Yes,
Okay.
ladies. Yes. So usually when you are increasing the volumes, the line will show up
Right.
much more. When you are decreasing, it will reduce the lines that it
Yeah.
has. Yes. Okay, another pair, please.
2 and 8.
2 and 8.
Mhm.
Oh, right. Let's go. Let's see if you recognize this one. No, this is not Bluetooth.
5 and 7.
5 and 7. No, that's not. You should get it now.
Okay, 7
8 and 6.
yeah. No.
8 and 6.
Yeah.
All right.
8 and 7.
No.
7 and 8.
Okay, 7 and 8.
There you go.
Yes. Yes, that's a pair.
Right.
Bluetooth. Yes. And when is the Bluetooth blue?
When it's on.
And when it's not blue, it means it's what?
Off.
Oh,
Exactly. When it's gray or when it's like kind of black, instead of having any sort of color, it means that the Bluetooth is off. If it has a color, like a bright color in it, it means it's on. Okay. All right. Another pair, please.
5 and 9.
5 and 9. No. You should get it now.
2 and 5.
2 and 5. Let's see that.
Airdrop.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you
Yes.
go. Okay.
Who knows what is airdrop for?
When you
Or
are
an email, if you're
when you're
when you're close to someone and they have their
Yeah.
device on, you can send them something.
yes,
through the
sending
Yes.
something. That's it.
So
I know that's right, Miss
Bluetooth.
Jeanette.
Yeah, that's a very good answer. Yes.
We
So
talk about it
Bluetooth-
in module 5. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, good. So Bluetooth and AirDrop are similar functions. The difference between Bluetooth and AirDrop is that AirDrop is designed mostly for Apple devices. So if you are close to another Apple device, you can connect via AirDrop. Bluetooth can be connected between different devices, whether they are Apple and Android, right? It doesn't matter, but AirDrop is designed for Apple.
Mhm.
Okay, and the last pair is 9
And
and
6.
6, which is play button, right? We already went over that one, but I put it here as an extra. All right, let's go to the next grid. Who wants to go first? Sorry, I need to see here my
1 and
copy.
9.
1 and 9. Okay. Okay, no. Orientation log, that's not an orientation log.
3 and
1 and 3.
1 and 3, okay. Nope.
Oh,
One.
shucks.
9.
1 and 9. Nope.
Yo, we did that already, I thought.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
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 1 and 10.
1 and 10. Okay.
You gotta be one of them, huh?
It says airplane mode. Wireless
No.
functions may be disabled.
No,
No,
I saw
that's not
that.
it.
I saw 10 and
7 and 10.
Yeah,
3 and 10.
10.
3 and 10. Okay, that's what I heard.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. That's the one. So airplane mode, wireless functions may be disabled. What this means is that if you have a connection to the internet, when you are in airplane mode, you won't be able to use things that are related to a connection to the internet, though you can use other stuff, okay? And this is very popular when you are taking a flight or attending a
Man.
flight. Usually this is something that the pilot requests quite often. Another pair, please.
4 and 7.
4 and 7.
4 and 7.
Okay. No, not a match.
No,
They
not a
both,
match.
No, they both are images.
Okay.
4 and 5.
4 and 5. iPad has an Wi-Fi internet connection. No, that's not it.
Oh. Was that 1 and 5?
Yeah,
1 and 5. Let's see.
there you go.
Yes, that's the one. iPad has a Wi-Fi internet connection, though when it's gray, it means it's what?
Oh,
Off. And when it's blue or in another bright color, it means it's what?
on.
On.
Yes, that's correct. So even though I use the icon as if it was off, you normally should see any kind of color because that is the indication the Wi-Fi is on. Okay, another pair.
2 and 8.
2 and 8. All right. No, it says cell signal. It is in range of a cellular network. That's not it.
Okay.
2
8,
and 7.
9.
Is that 2 and 7?
2 and 7. Let's try it. Yes.
Okay,
So this is
that's
this is
it.
the right pair. So this is the indication of cell signal. When the device detects and it uses a SIM card, and there is signal coming from that SIM card or service provider, you will see those bars. Sometimes you see those bars and you see an X in the bars. What do you think that means? If you see an X in the top of the bars as opposed to how they are right
No
now.
signal at all. You have no
It
signal.
means no signal at all. Sometimes you will have
1.
like the bars are usually 1 or 2 as opposed to all the bars.
It's low.
It's low.
Yeah.
It's low. It's not always associated with good or bad connection, but it's usually an indication that the signal or the proximity to the signal tower is either far away or not in range, if that makes sense. Okay, so one more pair before
3
we
and
go.
8.
3 and 8. No, 3 is already
4. 4 and 8.
okay. 4
4.
and 8.
Four.
No,
No.
those two are images.
8, 9.
Yeah.
8 and 9. Yes, orientation lock. Okay. So the orientation lock, much like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, usually when it's deactivated, it will be with not a color, right? When it's activated, it usually will have a red looking color to it.
Coming.
Yeah, so 6 and 4. So this is navigation. The 6 doesn't let me. Navigation services or location services. It means an application is using location services. That can be Google Map, that can be Facebook, that can be one of the applications that you use. Sometimes the library, in order to provide you the books based on where you live, use location services. All right, are we liking the game or are we bored?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it also meant to help you with your memory though. So, yeah, it's a win-win situation. Alrighty, so let's go with these ones.
2 and 12.
2 and 12. All right. No, they are both images.
4 and 9.
4 and 9. No, they are both descriptions.
Okay.
1 and 3.
I told you that they will get difficult as we navigate. 1 and 3. Okay, yes, this is a pair.
Oh, good.
But I don't know if you
Okay.
guys can notice a difference. So I'm gonna go back a little bit. I'm going to show you something. So in this grid, you have this one. Can you see the size
Oh,
of
yes,
the,
yes.
So this sizing is more like rectangular, right? And this one right here is more like a square, right?
Yes.
They look fairly the same, but this icon, if you add in Safari, it would allow you to switch between the tabs that you have open, right? If you go to the Safari. So you just have to be very careful to pay attention to the icon so you don't confuse them, okay? And where the icon is. Because if you see
That
this,
was a wild guess.
yeah, that was a wild guess. Well, good guess.
Yes, ma'am.
Good guess. All right. So another pair, please.
Switch here.
11 and 5.
11 and 5. All right. Show or hide password. No,
That's
not
trash.
it.
Yeah,
That's a
man,
trash
we know that.
Yeah, you know that. Very good.
5 and 10.
5 and 6.
5 and 6. See. Delete function. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in what cases you see this icon? Like, can somebody name a couple?
On your email.
On your
Emails,
email,
text
yeah.
messages.
Yes, on text messages, your
yeah.
photos.
Photos app.
Will
Yes,
show up in
photos.
photos. If you are in contacts, sometimes it will show
Yes,
up
yes.
occasionally. In the notes application, you will see sometimes the lead icon. It can show up in different places, but it does exactly the same thing. All right. So another pair, please.
9 and 10.
9 and 10. So it says warning sign, but that is not it.
No.
Anyway.
7 and 9.
7 and 9. No, both are descriptions.
7 and 2.
7 and 2. Let's go for 7 and 2. Yes.
Yeah, download.
Yes. If you are using an iPhone or an iPad as opposed to an Android device, this is your icon, not only for downloads, but also for sharing things.
Yeah, it was like sharing. I'm about to say download.
Yeah.
Download,
Yeah.
but the other arrow is in the other direction.
Yeah, sometimes it does either, like because it saves things and it's considered a download function. All right. So another pair, please.
4 and 12.
4 and 12. Okay.
And that's share. And that's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
See?
My bad.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, but
share.
it can be, I guess there is an specific here that I just missed. So we have to do the pairs again.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so
No,
sorry.
I see what you're saying, Annie. It
Yes,
can
it
be
was-
both sometimes. So
It
that's
can be
Yeah,
both.
but the arrow is the indicator.
Yeah, but it must be an icon there that does that precise function. So
Yeah.
we have to do the pair again. So
Yeah.
let's try it. Okay, so who's gonna give me a pair? We lost the motivation along the way because it
No,
became
I forgot.
difficult.
No, I just forgot where it was. That's all. It's share from this.
Yeah.
2
Okay.
and 11.
No, 2 and 8.
Okay, I'm going with 2 and 11 first.
Okay.
Okay,
No.
no. And
2
what was the other pair?
4 and 8.
2 and 8.
2 and 8. That's the one I heard before. So nope.
No.
And now I have the 2 that I
Yes.
yes.
Download.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Okay, now you have to find it.
Yeah. So 2 and 4.
2 and 4. Okay. Yes. Now
Yeah.
we are the right pair.
Yes.
So
Up
the share
arrow.
8 and 4.
yeah, and 8 and 4. 8 and 4 is not. This is a pair. The 2
okay.
and 4 is a pair.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, the share function. All right. So another.
Eight-
We have a couple
8
more
and
pairs.
11.
8 and 11. I think we did that one. No, those are not a pair.
8 and 10.
8 and 10.
No, it's
No,
no, that must
8
be
and
8
12.
7.
7 and
8.
7 and 8.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
Oh,
download
yeah.
symbol. Yes.
Download. Right. The arrow is showing down.
The arrow is showing
How's
down.
it
But so do you know, this one sometimes allow you to download because it allows to save things in your device.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, to
yes.
save.
Yeah.
That's
But if you
nice.
want to be as specific as to what the function is, this is actually generally speaking in different devices, the download.
And
Yes.
that's share.
Yes, that's
Up,
correct.
share.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
bad before. Right. All right, one more pair before we move to the last one.
9 and 11.
9 and 11. Okay. No,
Nope.
they are both descriptive.
9 and
9 and
12.
12.
9
9
and 12.
and 12. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
So warning signs, in what context do you normally will see an warning signs?
Traffic.
What? No, we're talking technology, but yeah, that's a good scenario. That's
When
good.
you the passwords app.
When the password, yes,
Password.
in the passwords app, if your battery is collapsing and there is something wrong with your battery, sometimes it will show that icon, right? If you enter a website online and your browser detects there is a problem with that website, you will see that icon
or
as
it's
well.
unsafe.
Yes, it's unsafe. Yes. So it's called a warning sign. And the 10 and 11 is the show or hide password, right?
Yeah.
When you see that little eye, usually when it doesn't have the
that's-
strike,
Yes.
you can
can
see or hide the password.
Yes, the writing, yes.
Exactly.
The
The
letters.
writing. That's
The
correct.
letters, yes.
Okay, are we ready for the last one? We have done very, very good.
10, 11.
10, 11, let's go. 10, 11. All right.
We
So
know
let's
that's the
Counting and phone
just
call.
read the
Okay.
description so you
All
don't
right.
see, I don't show you. So 10 is battery charging, shows the iPad battery is charging. Phone call, iPad is on a phone call.
Okay.
Okay.
Two,
Tell
1
me
and
everything.
4.
1 and 4,
Mhm.
okay.
That will show.
No, battery shows the battery level.
10, 10, 10, 4 and 10?
4 and 10,
No, that's not right.
okay.
1 and 10.
1 and 10. Okay, let's go for that one.
Oh, all those are
No,
words.
No,
they are both descriptions.
Okay.
Let's see 7 and 6 and 7. We'll
Okay.
see all the rest of them.
6 and 7,
Let's see what
Okay.
it under there. Okay.
FaceTime iPad is on a FaceTime call. No.
was it 6 and 11?
6, sorry about that. 6 and 11,
FaceTime. You ain't
No.
seen no FaceTime. Oh,
They
we
are-
ain't seen FaceTime yet.
I saw it.
6 and 12.
6
and 4.
6 and 10 or 6 and 4? Which one?
6 and
Said it.
4.
6 and 4. Okay. Yes. So we say before that when we see this icon, it's usually a meaning that we are in a video call, right?
Mhm.
And
Right.
FaceTime is video call.
Okay.
So that's what it says. FaceTime iPad is on a FaceTime call, meaning there is some sort of video involved. Okay, that is a pair. All right, another pair.
5 and 11.
5 and 11.
Oh,
So
no.
it says
Mm-mm.
headphones connected, phone call, iPad is on a phone call. No.
It's
Was
5
that 5 and 10?
and 10. 9 or 10. Yeah, one of those.
5 or 10. No.
5 and 9.
Those are texts. Okay.
Yeah, 5 and 9. No,
No,
No.
it's down.
I told you.
That's 5 and 8.
5
5
and
and
8. Okay. No,
Mm.
9 and 10.
9 and 10. That is the lucky number. Battery is charging. No,
Okay.
no, that's not the indicator of the battery is charging.
Okay. 5 and 3.
5 and 3. No, alarm. An alarm is set. No.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, 9 and 12.
9 and 12. No,
No, that's not it. Where is it?
I swear.
keep guessing. It's supposed to be difficult as we move in through into the grid.
I'm just old,
Don't
baby.
move while we not looking.
I'm just old. But,
I can stop.
one,
I can stop for a little longer if you want me to. Okay,
no,
Three
one,
and
one.
One and three.
1 and 3, and I will give the over.
We done
Okay,
seen
1
the
and 3.
battery.
No.
Oh, snap.
Battery shows.
3 and 9.
Okay,
It's, what was it?
1 and 11.
3 and 9. No. that's
1
not
and
allowed.
9.
1 and 11.
1 and 9.
Okay, I'm going for 1 and 9 first, and after 1 and 11, if it doesn't work. Yes.
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 Yes. So battery, this shows the battery level, but it's not like if it was charging. That is a
Right.
different.
Yes.
Okay, so that says that 1
and
and
12.
9 and the other try did not work.
3 and 8.
3 and 8. And 8. No,
Alarm.
but pay attention.
Must be 12. 3 and 12.
Okay. 3 and 12.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for 3 and 12. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Alarm. An alarm is set. That is the icon for alarm. Okay.
Right.
2 and
Yes.
7.
2 and 11.
2 and 7.
2 and 7. Okay, let's go for 2 and 7. No.
Is it 2 and 10?
2 and
Let's see if it's 2 and 10. Yes.
Yes.
Battery is charging shows the iPad battery is charging. When you see the thunder, right, those are two different icons. It might be the same indicator of the battery, but the action is different. Right, here is the indicator. Usually when you don't see anything in the middle of the battery, and when you see the thunder, and this is overall for most devices.
5 and 11.
5 and 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
headphone.
No.
Headphones connected, a phone call. iPad is
So it
on
must
a
be
phone call.
5 and 7.
5 and
5 and
7. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where when that where we saw the headphones.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
5 and 7 it is.
yeah.
And
Yes.
5
well,
and 8. Oh
And
no.
then 11,
no,
11 and
this
8.
is already a pair, so it
You want
cannot
to be a
be
part
5
of the
and
book
8.
11,
Right.
only one thing left.
8
11
and
and 8.
11.
Yeah, the book club meeting still one. So
8
you
and
want to be
11
a
is
part.
the only thing
That's
left.
all that's
Yeah.
left.
Okay, give yourself a round of applause because that is the
Good
last
job,
week.
everybody.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And you guys
I
did
know that's
very,
right.
very good. Yeah. I know we are a little bit, ahead of time, but that is mainly what we meant to do today. I hope that now you have, a reminder of some of the icons that
Yes,
you are
it helps
familiar
us
with.
to remember what those icons really mean.
Thank you, Andy. That was
That
fun.
was good.
And
That helps me to
educational.
remember them. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you like it.
And then it'll be on tape and we can go back and look at it again.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I can send the link to the presentation to Alex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Annie, for your session today. It was very simple, but very I love the repetitiveness, the pairedness, and just you all working together is great. So I love that activity. Thank you so much for that, Annie.
No
Um,
problem.
Does anyone have any questions for Annie about maybe any of the symbols, anything that you want to that was covered today that you guys had questions about? We'll utilize the hands for this part, just so again we can make sure we hear everyone's question. But again, that was a fun activity. I'm pleasantly surprised. Thank you so much, Annie. I love the template as well.
I'm glad that you like it. If we don't have any questions, well, what I do when I do like classes like this, I go to the iPad and I show some of the things that we
Sure.
pair. Yeah.
Yes. Are you on it right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it right now.
Oh, okay. You do the mirroring, so
Yeah.
okay, cool. But any questions before this mini demonstration for some of the symbols that we covered today? Any questions for Annie?
Okay, I don't hear.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Miss Wilda, thank you.
Annie, I have been working with my Zoom, and I've tried to get a one-on-one. I'm having a problem creating co-hosts. And I was told something about you had to go to zoom.com.
Not necessarily, because you can give co-host to a person while you are in a meeting,
Yes.
unless you are not gonna be in the meeting with the person, which is
I'm in the meeting or out of the meeting, either way.
Okay, so if you are the
Annie?
person who created the host, yeah.
Annie, real quick, just so you know, because I know you asked, and I'm pretty sure I shared a reply, so make sure you check it out. But I had to learn myself that to be able to make others co-host, that you actually have to have a paid account in order to do that.
Will
Mhm.
never let the people answer. I swear.
Yeah, it's a paid Zoom account. So again, I didn't know that until like 2 weeks ago when that was also asked. So you know, just to make, you know, everything real simple, you have to have a paid Zoom account if you want to make others co-host on the meeting. The reason why the other senior was able to, because he had a paid Zoom account and he was able to make other
I
co-hosts.
do have a paid Zoom. I do have a paid Zoom account.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, I also want to distinct that as well. To make sure.
Annie, I do have a paid account.
I,
Zoom account. What were you saying? What were you
I was
trying to tell
saying
me?
that if you go to your participants,
Yes.
when you tap on the participants list and you see you have the person that you are gonna
Yes.
give co-host there,
Yes.
you can use the 3 dots and there will be an option that says co-host or make co-host.
Okay, so touch the name.
Touch their name,
and
yes.
then go to the 3 dots.
Then go to the 3
Right,
dots
because
and
I
you will have
noticed
an
when you
option.
touch the name, it's not in the drop-down list.
No, it's not in a drop-down unless you touch
the
the
3
name.
dots, it's over there in the 3 dots. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
what I needed to know. I appreciate you so much.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Absolutely. Alrighty, so we were talking about these buttons. And what I want to show you is, I'm gonna go to the control center, which is what I slide from top to bottom when I use my iPad. And some of the things that we saw today were what? The airplane mode, right? So if you see this, is my airplane mode activated or deactivated? You can unmute and say yes or no.
It's deactivated.
Deactivated.
It's deactivated.
He had us muted. Deactivated.
Yeah, and what is activated in this part, which is Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and AirDrop? Are they activated or deactivated?
Activated.
And why are they activated?
Because they're blue.
Because they are blue.
Yeah.
What about the rotation icon? Is activated or deactivated?
Deactivated.
And if I were to activate it, this is how it will look, right? It
Yeah.
changed color. That's what I was trying to show you. Is this tap or is this screen mirroring?
Screen mirroring.
Screen mirroring. Yes.
Yeah, I would love to see how you do screen mirroring or something.
Okay. You can use, if you swipe from here and you tap in that icon, it will normally show the devices that your iPad or iPhone detects because they are under the same Wi-Fi network. And you can tap in the option that is showing, and that is how it does the screen mirroring. Okay.
Oh, so I can mirror what's on my iPhone
into your
iPad.
Yes.
Or I can mirror what's on my television.
Yes.
Or what's on my iPad to my television.
To your iPad to your television.
Okay,
yes.
Great. I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and now, because we are talking about that icon mirroring that looks fairly similar to this one. So you see how it show up here?
Oh, where?
You see?
Yeah.
No.
The top, right. You see how in shape they have some sort of similar arrangement just because the squares are on top of each other, but it's the shape of it what makes it different. So if I were to tap here, I'm in Safari right now. If I were to tap there, it's gonna show me what other tabs or other websites I have open. But if I use it from the control center, it will essentially show me that I can screen share. Okay.
I didn't quite get that.
Okay.
Could you do that once again?
Okay. So here we have the screen mirroring icon.
I understand that, yes.
Okay. So, and the similar icon to that, which is people can mistake by not knowing, is this one, right?
You mean the 9 squares?
The 2 squares right here, right? So the squares at the top of Safari. Let me make this small.
Yeah,
can you see these squares now? Yeah, right here.
I see 9 squares.
9 squares.
Yeah,
it's 2 of them. 9. Yeah.
Maybe it's too wide big. I just can't see it.
You have to tap the screen, Miss Wilda, so you can get the toolbar.
You see the yellow thing? The yellow thing pointing? Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
If you go to Safari, you will see the two squares at the top. Trust me. You can do the try by yourself and they will be there. Okay. So say, for example, that I would be using my podcast application. So in this case, if I'm playing a podcast, what is this button right here at the bottom? Can you guys see?
Play button.
That's the play button.
Yeah, and if I play, instead of the play button, right? And when it's play, it will show that. What is that button for?
Pause.
Yes.
Pause button.
I guess what I'm trying to say with this is that these are two buttons in one, depending on the function that it's doing. So if something is paused, you will see the triangle. If something is being played, you will see the two lines. Okay. They usually go together. You will see them in YouTube as well. In YouTube, when you are playing a video and you touch the screen and you see the two lines, you will pause the screen. And when you play, then the two lines become available because you are playing. I hope that makes sense. All right, that is the play button. And here, so let's see that I go, say that I go to my passwords. Fantastic, is not moving right now because I have it in lock screen. And I want to show my passwords. So I'm gonna settings, and I'm going to looking for passwords and password options. Sometimes, oh, I cannot show it because it doesn't allow me. Sorry, I apologize for that. It doesn't allow me to show the eye. I thought the eyes was there, but I guess you guys get the point. So essentially, some of these icons are icons that are considered quick settings. So quick settings are airplane mode, AirDrop, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. And in this menu, for example, if you ever want to extend a menu as opposed to touching simply the option, you can tap and hold and it will expand the menu. It will make it bigger and then you will have much more details about those functions. So here, as you indicated before, my airplane mode is off. It has the setting of my AirDrop, which means that only contacts that I allow to connect to my AirDrop can send me information. It tells me the network of my Wi-Fi, and it also says my Bluetooth is on. And I did this by just tapping and holding onto this, and normally it allowed me to display things bigger. You can do that yourself if you ever want to. Tap and hold is a different function than simply tapping. Tap and hold usually will give you extra option in things that you are using in your iPhone or iPad. Right. I know that was very simple and brief, but I hope you guys, have it.
That was good, Annie.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was good.
Yes, Annie.
Refreshing.
I'm glad.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you.
Any other additional questions for Annie before we end for today? Any other additional questions or comments? Maybe one new thing that you learned? You can unmute and share, or you can raise your hand. Either one works. Any questions or comments? But again, thank you so much for the game, Annie. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I have other games and I send you the request for it. So you let me know if you want another game because we have more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to thank you very much. I really enjoyed that.
I'm glad.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm glad that you guys were so engaged in it. I mean, that makes a difference. If you were quiet, I don't think it would have been fun at all.
Well, it certainly was a means to help me remember what those are.
Right. Yeah. That's the purpose. Alrighty. So I will be leaving now. If that's okay, Alex.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Annie. Let's all say thank you so much and make
Thank
sure
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss
Bless
Wilda.
you.
Thank
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so
for
much.
participating.
Thank
See
you,
you next
Annie.
month.
Thank you,
Take
Annie.
care.
Thank you,
Bye,
Annie.
everybody.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good day. Take care.
Annie.
Bye.
Later,
Thank you,
Annie.
Alex.
On to
Bye.
Game
Bye.
today.
Take care, everybody.
the other
Thank
guy.
you.
Bye.